I don't know if it's evident or not, but I am currently very sleep deprived. I got like the smallest little lick of sleep last night. It's currently a school day. And today, I really just want to talk about one of the biggest setbacks teenagers have, and that is how early we are forced to wake up. And also just the like societal conditioning to feel bad about this, I find is extremely stupid and ignorant. So, as everyone's quite aware, school starts very early throughout the world. My school starts about 8:30, which is later than some schools, but still school really shouldn't be starting until like noon. And I slept about 2.5 hours last night, and that was largely my fault. My sleep schedule's been a bit messed up in the past like week or so, but I have really tried to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. I have tried getting putting my devices away early, reading before bed, meditation. I've tried those military relaxation methods. I've tried 61 point relaxation from exploring the world of lucid dreaming. I've even tried reverse blinking, bro. And that it does help you to be more relaxed, but that just will do nothing if you don't have melatonin being produced in your body. And it's been scientifically proven that melatonin has a significant delay in teenagers. And it is true that blue light does restrict this, but I think to the extent that this is the problem is so highly exacerbated. Like the teenagers who end up staying like up to extreme hours, like anything past like 1 or 2, that probably is due to screen time. But most teenagers, they're falling asleep 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. The ones who fall asleep earlier, maybe 10 or 11. Even if you fall asleep at 12, which is pretty average, and then you have to wake up at like 7:15 to catch the bus, bro. That's that's like not even enough time to have like proper REM sleep. Like you're gonna have no dreams, bro. You're not gonna remember shit, and that's just really unfortunate because first of all, you're gonna feel terrible, and also if you're into subjects like lucid dreaming, that's just first off, remembering dreams is hard if you're getting such little REM sleep, but also you're gonna have like no awareness in that little REM sleep you're having. You want to be having like 9 hours of sleep, so then you're having like at least 2 solid hours of just pure REM sleep. And that those, if you sleep like that in your dream journal, you're gonna have the most vivid dreams ever, bro. And sadly for a lot of us, we can only really get those types of dreams on weekends, and sometimes just to make up for it, well, there's a lot. It's a common pattern for teenagers to sleep way further in on the weekends just to make up for like the REM rebound they're experiencing. So, I think it's really stupid that this is something that's like the teenagers are shamed for because they think it's like somehow being lazy, and it's just the result of them like watching TikTok at night, which, like I said, it can exacerbate sleep deprivation. But it has been proven that these. I'm so tired, bro. That. Holy shit. It has been proven that there is a delay in melatonin production in teenagers, and then this will last uh, quite a bit of time, and melatonin will go up and down in production throughout the night. But when you're going to school, sometimes you're actively fighting that melatonin production, bro. And that's just not healthy at all. And I know for me, the only thing that works to like beat my 9 p.m. energy rush is to take actual melatonin supplements. Like, your system's cooked when I have to take a nootropic to deal with it. That shit is like an actual prescription drug in some countries. I should not have to take that to deal with your system. And I I have a theory. I haven't looked into this too much, but my theory is that in the past this would have actually been a very advantageous survival trait to have these teenagers staying up late at night. They could tend to fires, fight off neighboring tribes, keep away wild animals. They could do all sorts of stuff. So I think that would have actually been very advantageous for humanity in the past. And now it's just our dumbass bureaucratic system that we have to deal with to and we have to fight our bodies just to deal with their system. And I don't think this is like intentional. This isn't like society actively trying to put teenagers down. I don't think it's like that. Although I'm open to the possibility that it is. But really, it's the result of a bureaucratic decision. It's the result of bureaucracy and just ignorance, honestly. And we really need to develop better systems to accommodate for people. And I think the solution right now is you need to be taking all online classes, bro. Or at least, like, don't be taking in-person classes before noon. It's like noon and later, you can, if you really feel the need to like have that in-person environment. I know there's teachers that can really provide a lot to your life, and I think the classroom can sometimes be an enjoyable experience. Rarely for me though. But if your school has the option to take, like, if you could take like your first 3 classes of the day online, you should do it, bro. And and you might find that you'll like all your classes online. And I'm trying to get more online classes as well. But if you're a school glazer and you like having in-person classes, just try to take those 3 in person, like your first morning classes. I don't know how your school is structured, but try to get the morning ones online. And if your school doesn't offer that, switch to fully online. If your school doesn't have online, like, start attending an online school and do this until the school system actually starts accommodating for us, because we should not be standing for this bullshit. It's absurd. So like I said, my aim isn't to tell everyone to switch to online school and just stay at home. I don't think that's the practical solution. So we need to take online until these in real life institutions become more accommodating. And as well, if you're an adult and a hardworking individual providing value to society, you if your place of work doesn't have accommodating hours, if you're forced to work the typical 9 to 5, and especially at places that are meant for younger people, I think a 9 to 5 works fine for most adults, because adults really only need like 8 to 7 hours, so they can reasonably get that within their circadian rhythm. So it's probably not as big of a deal for adults. But if you do have that natural circadian rhythm shift, like that 9 p.m. energy rush that I have a lot, really do push. Just do whatever you can. If you're that person, if you're a night owl, do what you can to find hours that are accommodating for you. We need society to become more accommodating to sleep, because like I said, we're not going to stand for this. And also, nighttime is just really nice. I want to have an amazing sleep schedule. To be I would love to have the most consistent sleep schedule of any person on earth. I but I don't want to miss out on night, bro. Night is just such a nice experience. At night there's less people outside and it's quieter and you can see the stars, the moon, which is my favorite celestial body. It's very nice. And I don't even if I could like get like a 9:30 to 6:30 a.m. sleep schedule, I would be missing out on a lot of uh, nice nighttime walks and a lot of aura outside. I would be missing out on that. So, I mean, I would still be willing to take that sleep schedule because ultimately sleep is very important to me and I want some good REM sleep. I'll do a lot for that shit. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. I actually wasn't planning on making this, but just absolute awful sleep schedule I got. Awful sleep I got last night made me think of this. Also, my school also just enforced another really freaking stupid rule, and I'm not even gonna explain it, but just believe me, it's really stupid. So I'm gonna try to get full online classes, and if they don't let me take fully online, I'm switching to a different school, bro. I'm tired of this shit.